How life been? Getting crazy, crazy every day, ain't it? Getting crazy, crazy every day. That's why I love this life. That's why I love who I am today. Can't be weak out here in the world. You have to be strong. And I ain't talking about physical, mentally. Because spiritual warfare straight about is about how much strength you have in your mind. How much power do you hold over yourself? No one can't shake you unless you allow them. No one can take your place unless you allow them. Who you are, that's all you have. This life we live in, we holding on to material things. We holding on to past connection and histories. Focus on other people, what they got going on. By the time you know it's everything you have, no longer, or no longer have it. Once they go dry, that's when you really know the truth. Nobody never lose everything. Nobody can take everything away from you. As long as you out here breathing, you living the right way, you still have life, still have God. How would I look like giving up on God? Giving up on myself. Just loving it when I could see everything. When I call on God and ask Him, let me ball His eyes, show me what needs to be seen, who needs to be seen. You'd be amazed. Once you master yourself, elevate to a vibration that it never ends. You just keep reborn, renewed. Every attack, every hard time you go through, every time the enemy comes for you, just get stronger. And the crazy part about it is, I no longer have to fight. I just gotta be strong. I just gotta connect with Source and tap in. It's just funny what's happening in front of me right now, man. These people, man, it's crazy what they will do when them demons take over. That's why you gotta be careful who you sleep with. People out here doing an unthinkable thing just to get my attention, to focus on the low vibration. All that just to see how they could come up to me, to manipulate. Illusion. I live in a world illusion doesn't even exist. It is what it is. What you see is what it is. Energy never lies. Spirit is the truth. Even in my dreams, in the 5D, they can't even go against me. I control my own reality. I control my own dreams. The power of the mind, the power of the spirit. The crazy thing is people doing all type of things in front of me. I'm not even mad. They're the one that give me the energy to do this right here, to jump on this internet to tell people the truth, to speak, because we all going through it. The only difference between me and y'all, that I see it, and I can't turn it off. Can't turn it off. But the thing about it is, you control your life in the spirit in 5D. You create your own world. You become. You create that, man. What happened in the spirit must come into this world. Look at how we're being blinded, man. There's so much death in this world right now is happening. So much. But what needs to happen must happen. Can't stop the new world order. Can't stop what God is planning, is doing. Some people think it's a joke, think it's a game. This life ain't not, it's nothing new about it. We've been through it, we just reliving it. We only here to make it right. To do the right thing, what we didn't did before. That's why the enemy can never, they can never get one over me. Demons always do the same thing. Past lifetime, this lifetime, they doing the same thing all over. The only time they get something new is when they steal it and they kill for it. Speaking of demons, and you're not realizing this, is the people among you. Everybody have a choice. Everybody have to live by the choice they make. I'm just enjoying my last times dealing with these small fries, dealing with these small people who think they got power. Cause the time we've been over, their time been over. I finally made a believer out of them. They finally realized God's do is this. They finally realized that they have no power. Everybody got possessed by demons for empty promise. Living in the spirit is crazy, dog. The energy always guides you. You see it. It might scare you at first. But you believe in God, ain't it? You believe in everything happening for a purpose. What's there to be afraid of? Once you walk with God, they scared of you. All they could do is try to put fear in you. All they could do trying to scare you to lose faith. Try to make it seem like your life ain't moving, ain't going nowhere. Sometimes I get so excited thinking about the past, how they betrayed everything that went down. Swords. Man. You just don't understand. When you wake up one day that the thing you ask God for, to remove all your enemies, when it came true to when it come down to me, when that happened, when God made that happen, it was crazy, but I seen it coming. God God always give us the vision, man. Always telling us the dreams. When I seen that, when I realized everybody picked that same day to say fuck me. They're gonna try to make him crazy. He gonna be his blood sacrifice. We're gonna take the properties, the house in California, the money, the heritage. Listen, one day, everybody that you love, the same day, put a sword in your back. That was painful. But I've been seeing it coming. I just didn't know when, because I've been told everybody I know they're gonna betray me. That was years ago. I told all my homeboys that I know y'all gonna betray me. Just don't know why, just don't know when. That's something to make somebody commit suicide. That's exactly what they wanted. Don't have no love for your own self. Make you feel like the world against you. You won't can't rely on nobody. Make you feel like nobody love you, nobody care about you. Some people will lose it. But I was built different. God built me for a purpose. This vessel. I finally seen the truth. That was the first moment in my life I felt free. My enemies freed me from this bind. It helped me get the power that I'm holding right now. It helped me get closer to God. Don't be surprised how much your enemies help you in life. Make you stronger. They only become your enemies because they want to be you. They want to be you so bad they ready to take your life and take everything you have. Not. And the crazy part about it is they got their own blessing from God. Same way that I got what I have, they could get it the same way. So you have to vibrate on the level that God opened that vault. Spiritual vault where you can manifest whatever you want. All of us got blessings. Ain't no limit in the spirit. And never lower your vibration, your frequency, just to make somebody on the low vibration happy. They have to build and match your frequency. They have to heal. The best thing they ever did for me is when they show me their true colors. Made me realize the only one I had was God to begin with. And God made me realize I got a whole army of angels and ancestors looking over me. Always been there. That's when the truth came out. That's when really tapping with the ancestors. Give me vision, what happened behind my back, what happened 15 years before. I'm talking about history, I'm talking about childhood memories, why they did, why they treat me, they did me, how they did me, why. I understand. Just who I am, who God created me to be, who God said I will be, the life I will live. All you have to do is step into your purpose. And God got the rest. Listen, intuition, energy, raise the vibration. These are things that they will never teach you. These are things that they will never let you know the truth, who you are, how powerful you is, because that's why they don't do it in religion. They talk about spiritual is demonic. Spiritual is you. They tell you God is a spiritual being, but they talk about being spiritual is demonic. Make that make sense. They don't want you to believe yourself. God is you. You are God. You hold the power of God. The energy of God relies in you. And the more we behave properly, righteously towards each other, the stronger we get. The only reason the enemy got control of us because we putting out energy, low vibrational, being ignorant. They don't want y'all to know everything you want is possible. You can manifest it, you can make it happen. But not with a low vibrational energy. Faith, believing God, always kept me safe. That's why no fear come my way. That's why I had no fear of what. God already showed me that I have no worries. They say I ain't right in the head. They say I'm illusional. They say I'm crazy. Damn right I'm crazy. Crazy enough to know God always have a plan. Crazy enough to connect with sources to live my childhood dreams. Man. That's the beauty of healing. They could show you the most heartbreaking image and do things, people that you once cared about, they doing things in front of your face. None of that would matter. None of that doesn't exist to me. I see it. I acknowledge it. But I have a choice. Where I keep walking the righteous path, or let the demon get the best of me. Remember, it's your mind they're attacking. When they realize they can't get close, so they try to use the mind for you to go against your own self. For you to crash out. For you not to have faith and believe. That God is the only one that has the power. I love this life. And God used my enemies to awaken this power that always been inside me, always had me question is worth, this life I'm living right now is worth every misery moment I had in my past. Because my whole life was nothing but lies. Ain't nothing about my life I was living was real. Be careful who you call friends, family, and love. Learn to love yourself. Learn to focus on you. Because if you can't love yourself, how will you know what love is? Love. Only God could show you that love. Real love will come within. And no love come with lies. That's all I was missing. Is knowing how to love myself. Knowing the only thing that matters is how I look at myself. Because the way God created me is exactly the way He wanted it to be. And I see it now. I understand why I went through everything in life. I had no reason to be upset with no one. I have no hate against no one that did me wrong. I forgive you, forgive everyone, but that lifestyle is not, it's not for me. I forgive you, I don't have to be in your life. Person I am today, what I've been through, the life that I'm about to live, I deserve. Life is amazing when you live in your truth. So beautiful, even when you see demons trying to go against you. But guess what? God is in control. God is here with us right now as we speak. To be able to tap in to see past life situation, to realize the same old, same group of people, elite, secret society, the same thing. All this always been happening. Look different, but it always been. But the same spirit, same moves, same thing. I tell you, religion is a mother. Religion is something else, man. It's the world. It's the spiritual battle that's happening right now. Where spirit trying to wake us up, exposing the truth in front of our face, we ignore it. The enemy tell you the truth about what they doing. They act like they ain't know nothing. You know how many people is dying right now because of religion? You know how many Christians right now cross seas that's getting killed because they're Christian? By Islamics. It's just a control, slave mind. This whole system. None of these systems were built to bring you closer to God, it's bring you close to death. Because all y'all worship is death. Pedophiles. It's always been everything that how the guys living right now, what we doing, everything it have to do with us not tapping into resource, not tapping into the energy, not getting close to God, not realizing God is in us. All that, everything the way they have us eat, breathe, and sleep is part of the spiritual warfare. They're attacking our mind. They're attacking our spirit. I'm watching them right now trying to do things just to get my energy to disturb my peace. But I find peace when I'm facing the enemy. watching them cursing their life, watching them. Time's up anyway. I'm just enjoying the last little moments, because I'm ready to move on. What they doing is boring. They've been doing this since 2014, the same thing. Trying to play with my emotions, trying to get in my heart, where my soul at, where God relies. Disconnect. All it's about. Disconnect your spirit from your soul. If they could do that, they could control the spirit. They could control your mind. I know I'm just talking, but I'm just reading the energy. I'm just picking up thoughts. Picking up the emotion, sad, somebody crying. They don't realize what they done did. They don't know what's going to happen. Energy never lied. Fear. They're just trying to project it on me. But I know my energy. I know who I am. I know myself. And all that I tap into, especially when it comes down to the spirit. First thing you have to do to enter the spirit is learn who you are, learning to love yourself, learning to be true to yourself. If you can't do that, this energy that I'm carrying, y'all trying to tell y'all I can't manage it. It cannot be trusted. Just be who I am. Can't be afraid of being who you are. Doesn't matter if you look weird, doesn't matter if people think you're weird, doesn't matter what people think about you. God created you in that image for a purpose. It's enough for everybody. It's enough for everybody. All that mess they talking about food shortage, overpopulation, straight lies. You got lands that nobody not even living in. So much empty land out here in the world. It's all about control and how much they could use us and take our life from us. The power of God rely on us. It's all about our belief. It's all about you believe in God. Why? Why we don't believe in? As a humankind, as a unit, mankind, we don't believe in God as a unit. Majority of us don't much know what God is. We don't know what God is. But you have religion to blame for that. Nah, ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna be no third party to no one. You got pregnant women doing sex spells, having sex with strangers. No protection. It's so sad, dog. How many people got bad health for helping my enemies? It's a sex cult. Ain't no different from what P. Diddy was doing. Speaking of P. Diddy, that boy Ray J trying to take his spot, ain't it? That boy trying to be the next P. Diddy, boy. The world is crazy. I can believe mankind future relies on this generation. We, this generation, the only hope left for mankind. Wow. It's a lot of work. But it's possible. You gotta get started somewhere. I feel like the best part to start is fuck what the government talking about, fuck what religion talking about. Let's stop feeding up all this hatred, all this nonsense, beef and fight that's going on. We know who's causing the problem in our life. We know who's doing it. Why we allow it to continue? Who's controlling your lights? Who's controlling your food? Who's controlling your thoughts? Who's keeping you away from the spirit? Who's lying to your face? Y'all already know the truth. Y'all just scared. Y'all just scared. If we just lay back, they're gonna kill us regardless. We might die fighting. And the crazy part about it is, all we have to do is change our mind thoughts. We don't have to fight. It's all in God's hand. They can't do once we put it in when you go in spirit, you put it in God's hand. They can't do nothing about it. That's the whole plan. That's what's going on. As long as they influence us with negative thoughts, we'll never realize that. As long as they keep us blind, we'll never realize that. We all hold the power. We just gotta put it in God's hand. We just gotta live in the truth. Your secret could be just between you and God. Why the whole world have to know? But you have to make the change. You have to open up your heart. The majority of our heart is dark. Majority of our soul been covered with dark paint, with evil and wickedness. My heart was once like that. I'm just enjoying the last moments. I'm ready to leave the past behind. I'm ready for bigger fish, bigger enemies, cause this right here is ridiculous. Show the world the real you. You don't have to be embarrassed. Everything happened for a reason. Everything happened for a purpose. You don't have to be perfect to get close to God, because God's already with you. You have to recognize and realize. Why do we ignore the truth? That's the only way you'll be free, to accept the truth. Why would we ignore it? Boy, y'all hate being yourself. Boy, y'all worrying about what people think. love this. And I was in the rant earlier. Gotta tap in, man. Everyone I know they start raining when they plotting, when they doing spelling stuff like that. That's the storm. That's when God take control. Everything I'm doing right now, right here, I was guided to be here. No lie. The nightlife. That's why since you was a kid, they make y'all be afraid of the night and the dark. Not realizing as an adult you're still scared of the night. Everything stick to you. Everything, every program they ever program your mind with, always there. It's for purpose. It's the reason. When you're adult, you don't realize it's going on. You don't realize it. I wonder what the hell I be doing in the dark, man. See everything. Yep. Don't mind me if I don't say nothing. I'm just watching the watching energy trying to make me look crazy. You know, guess demons, I guess. When I say these demons connected, no matter what you go at, they all share the same energy. They all share that same energy. Once you're in the high vibrational, you just come around and irritate them. They know you, they feel you, they know who you are. All you could do is play games. They all do the same thing. Like even in the industry, right? Once you do not agree what they say, they make you look crazy. Same thing with everything. It's all the same game. It's all being run by the same entities. Y'all keep hiding from them. Y'all keep running from them. Ignore them. They ain't never gonna go nowhere. They're just gonna keep multiplying, keep taking over vessels after vessels. Once they have one connection, they could jump from spirit to body, just to hunt you down. That's why they are. That's why most of the time they be doing these sex rituals, like right here in front of me. That's why you gotta be pure, man. Temptation. Alright. You'll see some crazy wild things, and if you're not here, they'll lower your ass to come join them. Get attached. That's why it's best to pause on the sex. Celibate is an important thing about healing. You can't be healing and keep sleeping around. How God's supposed to connect with you if you keep connecting with others? You don't know who you connect with. You don't know who you leave the club with. You don't know who rolling up on them bands. That's why temptation cannot get me. There's a bigger purpose in life. If you come my, if you gotta live a life I don't live, what sex was known. Hey, it shouldn't be that hard. Cause eventually you get tired of all these crazy wild nights, right? So when you start feeling empty inside, that'd be the best time to make that change. Damn, somebody's sad right now. The tears just fell in my. I know it's hard, man. I know. But you have to be strong. You can't keep living the same life all day, every day. You have to make a change. It'll come to a point in life, the old ways have to die. Never be too late to live a good life. Who told you that? Everything could be healed. Everything could be cured. But dealing with these low vibrational people around you, these demons around you, is not going to help you. You think they like you? Demons don't like each other. The only way they team up is to go against somebody they all have in common, they don't like. Get yourself involved with them. It's not too late to change. You're still breathing, ain't it? But you can't be stuck in the past. That's what's holding us back. We always be in the past. when I look at social media, all I'm seeing people talking about what they did to us, what happened in the past, our ancestors. When we gonna make our own history? Why we can't redo the same thing they did? Why we keep talking about it? We need to stop living in the past. We need to live in the now, cause that's all that's matter. Your enemies already planned your fate, but that was not ordained by God. Why are you let them? Why you allow them? Why you give them permission to plan your fate? My fault, my fault. Look at me, man. Look at what I've been through. To a point, people in my past trying to come back and give me diseases. And guess what? God protect me from the diseases. God cured me from whatever they had put in me. I'm clean, disease free, healed. And you telling me to turn my back on that guy, on this, the one that come on, we see what he doing in my life. I don't gotta say no more. Y'all want me to let go of this life. I'm living in a world where you don't have no choice but to live in the truth, to live in the now, to see the energy that you put out there, how it feel. Y'all know I'm in control, right? Y'all know y'all living in my world, right? Y'all suffering right now and y'all continue. I feel every single. That's why I love this life. That's why I love this life God blessed me with. I'm just grateful that He trusts me with this gift. I'm just glad He brought me back. You don't have to be perfect. In the spirit, come as you are. Well, enough of my thoughts, man. Like, subscribe. You know they trying to stop it. so much energy out there. So much people feel where I'm coming from. You know why? Because we all going through the same thing. You just gotta be strong. If you went through the same thing I went through, if you've been betrayed by everybody, you know, they know who you are. That's their plan, to make you feel worth it. They plan to make you hate yourself to a point that you want to kill who you are. Some people get plastic surgery, bleached up. Some people do the most craziest things. They don't see how blessed they was, the way God created them. How can you see? Once you out here following trends, how can you see when you out here following people's footsteps? How can you see who you are? Well, somebody on their knees over there. When God show you the truth, man, God is real, man. Don't deny it. Man. See, none of that worked. That's all they need, man. Once they get control of your emotion, they get in your head. They can make you do whatever they want. Act out, crash out. But the choice is yours. Once you see the truth, you have a choice to make. Never let no one take you out your character, who you are. You are stronger. If you were not that strong, they would not be attacking you. If you were not that strong, they would not be teaming up going against you. It's your life. God gave you this life. Live it, enjoy it. Stop trying to be someone else. You'll never enjoy the life God gave you. Trying to be like others. Be yourself. Last king.